Welcome to a brand new episode of The Wedding Police. My name is Vanessa and I'm your host, and this is probably one of our most anticipated episodes by far. But first, let me introduce my guests. I do have Olivia, hi, Solomon, and Rhoda in the studio here with me. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So Olivia, I'm going to come to you first. Okay. Tell us, what is it that you do?
Hi guys, my name is Olivia Arukwe. I'm a fashion creative, a fashion designer, and an all-time fashion girl.
Fashion girl, I can tell. Okay, so I'm guessing you styled yourself today?
Yes, always.
Okay, absolutely stunning. I'm loving this baby pink.
Thank
this
you.
look you have going on.
Thank
very,
you so
very
much.
cute, very cute. Solomon,
Hi.
Back by popular demand.
I know. What can I say?
It's good to have you back on the show. How's it going?
It's good to be back. It's great. I feel great.
Yeah? For those of them who didn't watch the show previously, can you just tell us quickly what it is that you do?
Okay, so I'm a fashion stylist, a style curator, and basically commercial. I do a lot of things. I dance, I do a lot of things, but basically I'm a fashion stylist. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And finally, we have Rhoda Ebu in the studio with us. Hi, Rhoda.
Hi,
how are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great, I'm fantastic.
Okay, so same thing. Tell us what it is you do.
I am a creative consultant. I've been a fashion stylist for more than a decade.
Interesting.
Yes, I also produce as well. TV shows.
TV production?
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm just a creative entrepreneur, fashion and creative entrepreneur.
Okay. Well done, guys. I think I have the right mix of people for today's show. And thank you guys so much for showing up here. It's going to be an exciting show. For those of you watching at home, today we are talking about all the looks from JP 2025. Yes, the day has finally come. So last week we did talk about the pre-wedding looks from the couple JP 2025. And today we're going to go through some of the guest looks from the trad and to the white wedding as well. So we're going to start out with the trad look from the couple. And this look was by Couture by Tabik. What do we think about this look, guys? I'm going to start with Olivia.
I love the colors. First of all, I'm a fan of Couture by Tabik. I think she's amazing. Her craftsmanship is just so beautiful. You can tell that this is her work, like just by looking at it.
Yeah.
I think the colors are really beautiful. I really love the groom, the colors, everything. The embroidery on his agbada. Yeah, I think it's so beautiful. The styling was executed really well. I really love her look, but I really want to love...
You want to?
Yes.
Okay.
I really want to love the details.
But you don't?
I don't hate it. I feel like I wouldn't be able to walk in it, but I'm sure I don't know, but I really love it. I love the color. She is so beautiful.
She is, indeed.
She's gorgeous. The color, everything is just so beautiful. Her skin, I really love it. I thought it was a very good first strong look.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Solomon?
Yeah, I agree. I love everything about it. I love the colors, very complimentary. I love the outfit. At first glance, you think the dress, you think it was a dress, but come to find out it's a skirt and blouse.
Is it?
I thought it was actually a dress.
It's a skirt and blouse.
No,
it's a dress, yeah?
I saw it two-piece.
It's tailored to look like a skirt and a blouse, but it's actually a dress.
So I think I saw the making of it.
So what they do is that when they're tailoring the outfit, they tailor the bodice first.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then the skirt is now joined to it, and then they use like the whole beadwork and everything so it's like bodice and a skirt but joined together as a dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a dress.
So it's a dress.
Okay.
I thought it was skirt and blouse because I saw like
so it's like it's a bodice, like a corseted bodice joined to a skirt made separately but tailored together.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the craftsmanship is impeccable. It is beautiful. I like the details on the sleeves that are ties with the bottom of the dress. It's giving very under the sea. And it's giving like coral reefs and all that. It's very beautiful. I love it. And for his agbada there's like no notes. Done to perfection.
Yeah.
The staff with I don't know, is that supposed to be like a map of Africa?
Yeah,
it is Africa.
Yeah, it's
it
beautiful.
Africa.
It's, because it's like east meets west. and
Yeah.
very well done. You would think he's a Yoruba man.
Okay. All right. Rhoda, talk to me.
I mean, I do like the outfit. If there's anything I like about her outfit is that you would think with the hype of the whole wedding, the traditional outfit will be too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not too much. It's
Okay.
just a great balance of simplicity. Then just introduce the right amount of architectural, that whole 3D architectural
bottom
thing
half
at the
of the
bottom.
dress, yes.
Yeah, it's like really interesting because I haven't seen anything like this. And I know that there's a slit, like an overlap slit behind, so it makes it easier for her to work. But
Oh, makes sense.
Okay.
it's not overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what I like about it. It's not too much. It's just enough, but interesting enough that you won't forget it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you won't forget it in a hurry. It's very interesting, very catchy. I love it.
Yeah.
For the husband, I love his agbada as well. It's very traditional Yoruba-ish. It's not too much. It's not overdone. You know what I mean? He's not outshining her. She's not outshining him.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
just,
Perfect
appropriately
blend.
coordinated,
Yeah.
complementing
Complement
each
each other,
outfit.
yeah.
And then I like the fact that in every look, and this look in particular, they find a way to, introduce that these two African countries that are coming together.
Yeah.
So obviously we can see that with the staff that is in his hand. So if there's anything I like about this outfit is that it is not overdone. That with a wedding like this that had like a lot of hype leading up till this particular day, it could have easily been overdone and would have expected it.
Yeah.
But it's not overdone, which is what I like about it. It's not overdone. It's memorable.
Okay.
It's very memorable.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with all of you. This was a stunning look. This is how you introduce a young bride to like, I'm about to be a wife. It didn't age her one bit because I was afraid that the looks that they would go with might
If they had
age
gone
the
for too
bride.
much,
Exactly.
had
So
aged her.
it's a very simple style, but it's a simple style that gets your attention. I like the strong choice of color here. I feel like if you had gone with a lighter color, it might be missed, kind of. But this blue really works for both of them. Interesting with the pendant for the guy, because I've seen beads done on the guys, but I haven't seen that pendant that goes all the way down. So I don't know if you guys noticed that.
That's what I'm saying. It's very common with Yoruba
Lately?
grooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
Yoruba cultural looks, so not just grooms. So if you look at high chiefs, all these old chiefs, kings in their full traditional regalia, they do that whole large
With the pendant.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Oh, interesting. But I really liked that touch with the pendants. I haven't seen that before personally.
Yeah.
So I really liked that. Again, with this stuff to show that, look, this is two African countries coming together as a fusion. So that was beautiful. The one thing I did notice though, it kind of looked like his embroidery was like orangey.
Yes.
And then hers was more pink. It didn't seem like it was the same color. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
Or was that just me?
I think it's clear. I think
think it was
also
also
because of maybe it's
intentional.
the beading, because of they use beads for hearts, so it might, and his is just embroidery.
It's a different
so
shade.
it might not
Yeah,
translate
so
as the
that's
same.
one thing that I did kind of notice, like side eye,
Yeah.
that his looks a bit more
If you had not
orangey.
mentioned it now,
But I don't think that
I thought it was
the difference is odd.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
So,
opinion.
no,
I
don't get
think
me
in a
wrong.
way it's just
not
okay.
Yeah, no, it's just an
Yeah,
observation.
yeah,
It's just an
yeah, it's
observation.
not odd.
Yeah,
His
if you had
looks
not
more a
mentioned
bit
it, I would
more.
have not noticed.
I think he
it.
blended
His looks a bit
really
more
well.
orangey, and hers looks a bit more pink. But nonetheless, it's all done by the same designer, Couture by
Yeah.
Tabik, and
Yes.
that's where you can see the fusion of both styles. They
And
definitely
also-
marry well together.
It also is in line with all the other looks they've done with their
It
pre-wedding
is.
looks.
It really is.
She has just been a very demure bride,
Yeah.
not doing
Very
too much.
modest.
Very modest.
Very modest
modest.
She's
bride.
not done anything out of the ordinary. So
True.
if she had done all that look for her pre-wedding and now come and do something crazy, you'd be like, okay,
Very
there's
true,
a
very
disconnect,
true.
but it's all just
That's
aligned.
a very good point. That's a very good
Yeah.
point as well. So again, kudos to the stylist, Emmanuel Good
It's
News.
him.
He definitely, there was definitely a storytelling from the start of this wedding to the end,
And the
we
style
can see that,
curator.
and the style curator as well, Chema Goodhair. So you can see that come to life with all the looks that they've had so far. So
Yeah.
I love this look for her. Stunning,
Yeah.
absolutely stunning couple.
eight.
Absolutely stunning couple. But let's see this second trad look. This one, so her outfit was by Imagine by Bukola. His outfit was by HRH Luxury, I believe. Yeah. So what do we think about this one? Rhoda, I'm going to start with you first.
I love it. Not particularly crazy about the upturned peplum thingy on the waist, you know.
Okay.
I don't know if it was supposed to give an illusion of a wrapper. I just feel like it just made her look heavy on the waist. Regardless, it's something that you can look at and forgive and quickly move on. I'm like, okay, it's a beautiful outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like for a lady that has like very lovely, you know, body, silhouette is very nice. She has small waist and she has like, you know, really curvy hips. I just feel like that whole thing just made...
Wasn't needed?
I feel like it made her waistline look a little...
Larger?
Yeah, larger than necessary. You know what I mean? So, and again, like I said, is still very forgiving because his outfit is, you know, takes the color, it balances her out like appropriately.
Yeah.
So it's nice. Personally, I would have taken that out, that whole thing. I just don't think it was needed, but it's still
everything else works for you?
Yeah, it's still a very beautiful look. Very beautiful.
Solomon?
Contrary to what she said, I disagree. I think that instead highlights her tiny waist instead of making it look like she's heavy, because you can see the clear distinction between her waist and the surrounding the extra layer. So I think it's just like it seems like a new trend, because if you remember, there's a look that Vicky James did for Bonang in the Miss South Africa.
Yeah.
That green and turquoise.
True, and it kind of had the same
it's
type
like
of... This is true.
a fish swallowing the waist. So I think instead of adding to the waist, it highlights that this person has a slimmer waist. Then for me, I think it's beautiful. It's very beautifully crafted outfit, and everything just works well together. Then his outfit also complements her. I like how she has like hints of burgundy on her outfit, and he has like hints of, what's the other color?
I think
green. It's like green
on her. So
and,
there's like a very beautiful synergy between the two outfits. So I really, really like the look. No notes. They ate this look down.
Okay. Olivia, talk to me.
Okay, this was my favorite look.
I see. Okay.
I really love like the colors, the green with the burgundy. I really love her. I feel like she's such a beautiful girl that anything you put on her would actually just, she would eat. So I think it's such a beautiful look. I love the beadwork. I think when you look closely, it's almost as if it's telling a story.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, like the colors, the way the beadwork just marries into each other. And then for his own look, he looks like a proper Yoruba man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
like, sorry to
really
the Tanzanian people, but he looks like a proper
Yeah.
Yoruba man. He looks so dapper, and they look so good together. The stylist did a number here. Favorite look so far, honestly.
Yeah, and I like how they go with minimal jewelry.
Yes, everything is just really like
Everything is
classy.
very
No, the
beautiful.
styling was definitely on point for the entire wedding. That I have to give kudos to the stylist. It was
and
definitely on point.
Kudos to Imagine Babukola, because she let us know why she is Imagine Babukola, because of her beadwork. Her beadwork is impeccable, and they really, really, really went to town with this outfit. So,
Yeah, this was definitely one of my favorite looks. That you just spoke about the beadwork, and that's what I was going to highlight here with her dress in particular. Those look like eyes on the boobs. It is so sexy. I don't think I've seen that done so well.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that they didn't put her in a red dress and him in red, because I feel like that would have been too heavy and too much. Even for the photography of it, it would just be a lot. So I like the headdress is a bit softer in the collar and everything, and then you can see the addition of the red with the what's this thing called? The ikpele, and then her gele as well, right?
God,
so that complements that complements his agbada. He definitely looks like he's ready to be a Nigerian groom. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he is ready. The embroidery on his kaftan is impeccable. That was done so well. I like the white beads as well. I haven't seen white beads in a minute. We're used to seeing the traditional coral and then black, the black, and then the silver-like one. Yes, exactly. So this in white, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot more grooms embrace white here. The stuff, they kept it simple here. They didn't do too much with that one, so it didn't take away from the outfit. I'm with him as well. I don't think that the addition of the extra sort of fabric around her hips makes her look any different. I think
it
accentuates her waist, if anything.
Opinions. But for me, personally, I think that it would have been a great look still without it.
Yeah.
I
think without it would have
like
just,
I said,
it would
it's
have been very
forgiving.
simple.
You can look at it and be like, okay, you just okay. But personally, I'm like, we can do without it.
Yeah.
We can do without it.
So I really like this choice of fabric with the sleeves. I think that they did a lot, but they didn't do too much at the same time. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous girl.
And I like that his inner is a short sleeve. The inner of his agbada is a short
It's also
sleeve.
exactly.
It's very
so
beautiful.
in terms of styling, they understood the assignment. The stylist understood the assignment with this one. I like the shoes. I like everything about it.
Yeah.
And also
I like everything
kudos to
about
the
it.
photographer, because the
I was
pictures
about
are
to say
not
that, yeah.
overly edited. Because these days you see
Yes.
pictures that are like
Yes.
overly edited.
Yes.
The
The
skin work
photographer
is so beautiful. You can still see the pores like on
Yeah.
their skin. The makeup, you can literally see the makeup.
I mean, when you say photography, to be fair, I didn't like that they used the strong green background, if I'm being honest. I wish they had kept it, because there's a lot of draping, a lot of fabric. There's a lot going on
I
in
think
that
that would be on
background.
the part of probably the creative director.
Yeah,
or
do you know what I'm
something.
saying? So
Yeah.
I think that because his look is already very strong, her look is very strong as well. A plain background would have been nicer. Doesn't have to be plain white, but a plain
Personally,
But I
background.
feel
I
like
don't
it's
mind
giving
it though.
editorial.
You don't mind the green?
I feel like either ways, to be honest.
Yeah.
Drapery and all of that, because it's giving this kind
It
of
doesn't
royal.
distract at all.
Royal,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
drapery or plain, either ways, I think
It
that
would work?
I think that the whole drapery thing is kind of Aham's thing. The photographer is his thing. A lot of his work.
Oh,
tends
that's
to-
how he
yeah,
usually-
he
oh, I
tends
see,
to
I see.
introduce
Okay,
that. I
okay.
think that's his thing. But either
Yeah.
way, I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, no, I mean,
It's
good
not-
thing it
it's
doesn't
not
take away from
crazy,
anything.
it's not
It doesn't take
odd,
away from
it's-
anything,
it's
to be
okay.
honest. I'm just
It's
saying,
okay.
with or without, I'm sure.
Yeah,
it would
with or
work.
without
Yeah,
would
with
have
or
been
without, it would
that's
have worked.
fine.
So yeah, absolutely stunning look. Let's take a look at her after party look,
Yeah.
shall we, for trad? Yeah. So this outfit was by Prudential, and what do we think about this one? Solomon, let me start with you first.
I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Basically, it's cute.
It's cute. That's it, just cute.
Yeah, I think it's cute. I like that it's playful and gives her room to have fun. It's not like very overly snatched and beaded and corseted. That
Yeah.
you just have to be very like a fragile bird.
Yeah.
I think she has room for dancing in this outfit. So and it's still like a very strong look as well. I like the flower on one side of the breast and the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a strong yet beautiful look.
Okay. Rhoda?
I agree 100%. I think it's absolutely cute. Love the 3D designs on the outfits. You know, it's not overwhelming her
Yeah, it's not.
at all.
Definitely not.
You know,
yeah.
she carries the outfit very well. Same with him. You know, you can see details of the color of her outfit on his black.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
beadwork has the
Yeah.
details, you know. And it's again, what I like about all the outfits are that it's not too much.
Yeah.
It's not overwhelming. It's just enough, but it's
Yeah.
memorable at the same time. So it's great. It's after party. It looks after party-ish, you know. And they both carry the outfits perfectly complementary or complementing each other.
Okay.
I mean, what's not to love, to be honest?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's not to love?
I think in this situation, I think she's the star. He's just there, like my baby is here. Let me hold her bag. Because
Oh, you think in this particular look,
I was
yeah,
going
she
to
this
stole the
one,
show?
Yeah.
she's the main character now. He's just
Yeah.
accompanying his babe out to the party because his outfit is not doing so much.
Yeah.
He's just there, like, okay, yes, I'm the man, I'm the husband. I'll hold her purse when she needs me to hold her purse.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
agree. I agree,
They,
actually.
they complement each other very well. And
Yeah.
as you go down all their outfits, you see that none of the outfit is wearing them. They are wearing the outfit.
Yeah.
No matter
Yes.
how gorgeous the outfit looks,
Which
they
is
are still
very
the star
important.
of the show. Yeah.
Which is very,
very
important.
important. No matter
yeah.
how the intricate the style of the outfit is, they are still the star of the show because they are what we came to see and they made it clear with their outfit choices. So
Yeah. I agree. Olivia, you were going to say something?
I think it's such a playful look. I
Yeah.
really love it. And I like the fact that even though like he's this big star, he gives her room to shine.
Yeah.
She's such a stunning girl. And I really love this look. I think it's really playful. It's like art, like with the, that's flowers, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I really love it. Even though like, I'm not a fan of like the sleeve, but I think it also like works. I don't know if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like she
Okay.
bodies it so well that it's just made for her. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah.
it's such a stunning look. I love it. And then his own look is also really simple for an after party, which I really love because I don't like when grooms are doing too much
Doing
for after
too much.
party. I love that he was just really simple.
Yeah.
And then the bead work. This is Tia Nathan, right?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, yes.
I think so.
I think it's such a stunning look. I really love it. Like 8, 10 over 10.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I don't think there's any of the looks that they put on. Let me just put this out there that I absolutely did not like.
Yeah.
I think I loved everything, but this look was really great for her. It's a short dress. It's very age appropriate. I like the 3D leaf effect thing that they had going. I've never really been a fan of mono sleeves, but I actually don't mind it here at all. I really don't. And because she's such a stunning girl, she can pull it off. She has the body to fit any dress. I like the choice of color as well, like the bright pop of color here. And her look complemented his for sure. So you know that the stylist works with like a mood board and made sure that there was a very cohesive look for every single outfit that they had together. So this I really, really liked. So kudos to Prudential and Emmanuel Good News. Who else is involved in this? The entire glam team.
Chima Good Hair.
Chima Good Hair, the entire glam team, because it works with the hair and the makeup and the minimalist jewelry as well that they had going. So yeah, this was another really, really great look. So yeah, let's jump straight into the white wedding, shall we?
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. Cool. So white wedding look, we have. So her look was by Vicky James. His look was by Maya Taffel. Oof. A moment for the dress, please. A moment for the dress, please. Yeah. So what do we think about this one, Rhoda? Let me start with you.
I love the silhouette of the dress. To be honest, when I saw the video of her walking down the aisle with the
Veil.
with the veil and everything, the first thing that came to my mind was the actual outfit that Kim Kardashian wore on her wedding day. If you remember, to Kanye West, because the silhouette with the veil were almost, very close, like really similar. So that's the first thing that came to my mind, like, oh, I remember, you know what I mean? But like I said, she carried the dress very, very well. I love that. You see what I mean? She has such a very delicate looking frame, and I don't like when it is hidden. See all of that curve. So her waist is well snatched, her hips are sitting right, you know, she looks very proportional. Again, she's wearing the outfit. I really, really love her look. Then for the groom, it's nice, not crazy about, honest, this is a personal style, you know, really not crazy about tail suits, to be honest. It's just personal to me, not really crazy about it. But then again, I like that his outfit, you know, nicely complements hers. I always like tuxedo pants. That's like a big favorite of mine. So I love it, and they look good. I love the detail of the pocket on his pants. I like when designers pay attention to detail and just, you know, all these little things, you know, come to play.
True, because they could have kept it plain, to be honest. So with the white
so
lining
on
there,
for the jacket you have more white there with black details, and in the
Mm-hmm.
pants you have black with like white details. So all of this, you know, come to play and really nice. They can't do any wrong to me. They look really nice.
All right, Rhoda.
Oh,
very
my
well.
goodness.
Very well said. No, I'm not even attacking. I agree with everything that you have said.
Okay, cool.
Solomon, what do you think about this look?
Vicky James.
Yeah?
So, first of all, there was the lady that said something about, oh, how come Vicky James never made any outfit for blah, blah, blah. I'm like, calm down, Vicky. Let her cook.
And
she did cook.
And she cooked.
She gave Gordon Ramsay a run for his money, because this outfit, and you know that it was a plain fabric that was beaded, every single thing.
Apparently
Do you know how intricate and delicate, different kinds of stones, different kinds of beads, different kinds of sequence, lace.
To create that sort of like texture thing that we're seeing. Because you would think that it's different fabrics that have been layered in a certain way, but it's not.
She really did a number. This outfit is gorgeous. Like, I have no notes. I'm just in awe of the craftsmanship and the mastery that went into creating this outfit. Yeah. And as for my guy, I love the outfits. I absolutely love it. I love everything. And I love the fact that it's like a tailcoat, because the front gives the whole cropped trend now. Because normally back in the day when people do tailcoats, it's not usually cropped like this. So this is beautiful. And these days, grooms have been boring with their outfits. They've been doing the same thing, just in different colors. And the fact that he gave like a clear distinction between him and his groomsmen, it was just beautiful. And I saw it in person, and my Asafo is the king when it comes to suits and groom's wear, so I have no notes. I absolutely love the color, the white and black. It also complements the bride, and I think it's an A star.
Okay. Olivia? What do you think about the white wedding
So
look?
when I saw her dress, I just knew it was Vicky James without even going through the credits. I was like, this is
what
Vicky
gave it away? I'm curious.
I feel like when you see something from Vicky James, you would know, like, it's just so perfect. I feel like Vicky James pours her heart into whatever she's doing.
She does.
Yes, and it just, like, I feel like if you saw Vicky James' wedding dress too, I feel like that's what I was like, oh, this looks very familiar. So, but it's so stunning. The way the bead work, because I saw the behind the scenes of how she did it, and I was just like in awe, like of how talented and how beautiful this woman is and her craftsmanship. So it was such a gorgeous dress. It's very classy, even though there's a little bit of cleavage, but it's still very modest, very classy, just so beautiful. Her makeup is stunning. The hair, the accessories, she's just a beautiful girl. Like, I'm just so
Can we
obsessed with
talk
the
about
look.
his look real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about his one?
It's very well tailored. It's very, very well tailored. It is well tailored.
Girl,
That's it.
I know.
It's well tailored. It's well tailored.
It's very well
It's
tailored.
very well
3
tailored.
times.
Period.
Period. That's all.
And that's all you need to say.
Tell
That's
them
all you
what
need to
ten.
say. No, that works. That works, to be honest. I totally agree with you guys. I think kudos to the designers. One thing I wanted to point out and I really liked about this wedding is the fact that they were able to show us the craftsmanship from different fashion designers. So we had done a show where we had highlighted all the different female fashion designers, and I like that they didn't stick with one person.
Yeah.
Imagine by Bukola got a chance to show her craftsmanship. Vicky James got a chance to shine. Couture by Tabik, like everyone, Prudential, everybody, La Sosa, everybody was involved in this wedding. So I really like that. So kudos to the stylist for choosing to do that. Because a lot of times you see weddings where they just go with one particular designer and they do all the looks. And when you do that, it's almost like we've seen it before because we're looking at it from one eye. But now there's different people who have sort of approached this and they killed it. Yeah. Every single designer delivered. But back to Vicky James. Back to Vicky James and this one. This was a stunning look. I like the high neck detailing. Again, when you're dealing with a young bride, you're thinking, what can I do with her that wouldn't age her, won't make it seem like, we've seen this before. She still found a way to make it look young and fresh. Yeah. This is still a very fresh look. We can see the pickable cleavage because she could have chosen to do the high neck all the way and we wouldn't see that, which is what she had for her wedding day. But then there's just that little slit in there where you can see it, but it's not too much. It's not rude. It's not in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's not offensive in any way, shape, or form. And like Solomon rightly said, this was plain fabric that was manipulated with just beading and introduction of like lace and whatnot. So this was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Absolutely stunning for her. She's a gorgeous bride. We already said that. She has the body for all the outfits. For his look, I really liked the look. I wasn't sold on the too many buttons. I don't know. I don't know. There were lots of them, and I know those are not actual buttons because you can't close that jacket in that way. But I guess that was just the vision. But with or without, I'm good with or without, to be honest. I can see it without the buttons, and I think it will still be a nice, clean, tailored look. And then with the buttons, I'm not offended by it, so it still works. Shout outs to Maya Tafo. I think he does very well with tailoring a guy's suit. And he also has the body and the frame to sort of, you know, to wear it. Because, you know, sometimes you see grooms wear the suits and it's like it's wearing them. You know, their shoulders are not...
Especially tailcoats.
Exactly. But this one, he wore it so gracefully. Together, a gorgeous pair. Shout outs to them again. Shout outs to the glam team again. This was definitely one for the books. I think that Priscilia and Juma have set the trend for Gen Z. The next couple of Gen Z weddings that we're going to see in the next couple of years, I think they've definitely set a trend on how to be modest and still show up and show out as a bride and a groom. This was absolutely fantastic. I have no issues. There's absolutely nothing I would have changed when it comes to both their looks.
True.
So shout outs to them. I think I said a lot, but we're gonna go straight to the after party look. And this one was done by House of Mave. Stunning, first of all. Let me just drop that there. Stunning, but I'll let you guys decide. So the one I'm coming straight to you.
Wow.
Talk to me.
I love it. Like you rightfully said, stunning, because it is beadwork that's on the bodies, but a different kind of. It's not what we are used to. It's not the whole glitz and glam diamante. This is another level of craftsmanship. And I don't know what fabric that was used on the bust area and the bottom part. It's giving painted glass from
It is
cathedrals, and that is just
it is.
It's glorious. I love it. I love everything about it. I love the Jimmy Choos. I love the hair. I love everything. Like stunning.
Yeah, indeed.
Can you imagine with
Rhoda.
the rock?
Rhoda.
Oh, okay. I like that you said painted glass from cathedrals. What came to my mind when I saw it, I was thinking of scales.
Of scales.
Fish scales.
But on a mermaid. But you know that almost, if it was drawn, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it has a way of looking like, so when you said, kind of like, okay, I can see the whole cathedral thing. I can also see scales, you know. So I like that either way, whatever illusion that you think it is you're looking at, it still looks very artistic. You know what I mean? And I like the play with the colors. It's predominantly blue, but there's a lot of iridescent, situation going there.
On.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then, so there's blue, there's green, there's some kind of pink, yellow. I like it. I don't know. Again, you're right, Solomon. I don't particularly know what is. It looks like maybe some form of a sequin fabric, maybe like a longer sequin, or maybe they shredded liquid leather. Because there's some liquid leather fabrics that appear that way. And if there's one thing I've learned not to do, never limit the creativity of Nigerian designers. So it looks like some sort of either a shredded liquid leather that was manipulated to get all of that, which again now brings me back to why I thought it looked like scales, because it has almost this mermaidish vibe. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense, but in a very artistic kind of way. Do you understand? Or it could be sequin. I don't know. But generally, altogether, if you even look at the other fabric, that it has a way of looking. It looks like maybe like alligator skin-ish.
Okay.
If you know what I mean, like the way it was. The way it was arranged is giving like maybe like a. All those
croc leather.
Yeah, croc. But all
The
those
waist parts, right?
No, not even the way. I'm talking about the whole entire bead arrangement of the beadwork and even the other fabric. It's like all this endangered species. You see them that
you're taking me straight to the jungle now,
or whatever. When you find it, they always come up with a different color. Something under the sea. It's giving me under the sea vibe.
It's definitely under the sea.
It's giving me something from under the sea. And I love it. I can't fault anything. Again, she's a beautiful girl. She's a young girl. I love that it was a short dress. The shoe choice is perfect because obviously she must have been wearing So I prefer that. I like that she went for what do you call it? Shoes that seem comfortable even though they are high. Hair is beautiful. Just earring and her ring to be the accessory is also like a beautiful choice. So it's not doing too much, but it's just enough. Again. I like that, with all of this color situation that's going on in her outfit, they found a way to introduce that to the guy's outfit.
To the outfit.
You know what I mean? And if you look at it, it's arranged. So you have like blue, all of that. It just goes down.
It's creating some sort of like ombre effect type thing. Yes.
So it's, 100, can't fault it. Beautiful, perfecto. Well done to everybody that was involved in curating this.
I also love that she didn't go with the regular fringe beaded razzle dazzle.
I was going to say, very true.
Brides usually go for these days.
Very true.
It's giving very fashion forward and age appropriate. So and he looks incredible. Still, like my baby is here to shine. I'm just here to compliment.
I'm just here to compliment her. Yeah. Olivia, you want to add to this?
Yeah, I feel like when you just look at it, it screams intentionality. Like, you just feel like everything was just intentionally put in place where it's meant to be. From his own outfit to her own outfit. I think it's just so beautiful. I agree with what because when I saw it, I was like, oh, this looks like, because I'm Catholic, So like we have these windows in churches,
Thank
yeah,
In the cathedral.
like the cathedral,
Yeah.
like glasses. So when I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
But then when she started talking about the leather, I just felt like maybe the waist part was probably like hand painted or something or dyed. I feel like this piece looks more like a leather work.
It could be, you know what?
Yeah.
Like I said, I would never limit the creativity of a Nigerian designer because you would see that a lot of details have gone into creating this. It's not just one idea. I think it's a play of several ideas that just balances, perfectly together. So, yeah.
So what I would say is, one thing I really admire about Nigerian fashion designers is when I can't tell what the fabric is, that's when I love it more.
Yeah.
Because it means that you can't replicate this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, leave it for the designer. Don't go and tell your tailor to try this because we're still here trying to figure out, you said it's a cathedral. You said it's giving glass. You said it's giving scales. I think it's giving me peacock. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're seeing so many different things and we can't pinpoint this is the exact fabric that was manipulated to get this says that the designer put in a lot of work and thought into this particular look. You said intentional, and that's the word I was going to use. This is very intentional. It's very playful. It's very colorful. It's very playful. The stones on there look like something you can actually pick out and use to play a tic-tac-toe. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they were hand-painted as well. I'm not sure they came in that color. I'm sure if I go back to the designer and check their page, this was hand-painted and arranged in such a way that it just accentuates her waist. This particular outfit, probably one of my best outfits for the day. Probably one of my best. And I like that you can tell that the same fabric was used for the earrings as well. They didn't leave it to a chance to say, okay, go out and find earrings to match. They just played around with the same fabric for the earrings and kept it simple.
I like
only
the silhouette.
accessory.
I like the whole
silhouette as well. The only accessory is her ring.
Exactly.
And it's enough because that's an expensive ring. That's an
like
expensive ring,
like, just
so
light.
It's giving me peacock, just
light,
shine through. It's a short dress, it's playful. I'm ready to have fun at my wedding.
And the way she even
very
embodied
comfortable.
it
looks very
too,
comfortable.
it's just
very,
so
very
beautiful.
comfortable. So such a simple silhouette, but done in such a fantastic way. It's been so elevated that it doesn't need anything else. And then again, like you guys said, his look complements hers. I like the ombre effect with the bead work, and it goes all the way down. Not doing too much with his look as well. I like that they didn't go blue for him.
They didn't do
you
all
get what I'm
that.
saying? They didn't go blue for him. They kept it with black and then played around with the beads and stuff to complement her look. So another well thought out look for the day. So yeah, this was a wedding. This was a proper wedding. I know that on the day I was literally just scrolling and I was in awe of everything. It's just like, yes, give me more. And they gave me more each time. The looks got better each time. So that said, shout outs to Emmanuel Good News. You did a fantastic job with this. Shout outs to Choma Good Hair, the style curator. Shout outs to the groom and the bride as well, because it takes a lot. It's one thing to create the outfits, another thing to embody the outfits. And I think they both did so well with it.
Both of them are very stylish people anyways. So.
Yes, they are. They are indeed. So shout outs to them. You've definitely set the pace for the next brides to come. That said, this particular wedding gave us a lot of fantastic looks. From the groom to the bride, to the mother of the bride and the friends of the bride, everyone came and they showed out. We're gonna take a quick break right now, but when we get back, we're gonna go straight to the guests. Stay with us.